gonna do Camba Perro against AggonyTwitchy. Okay. I haven't seen these replays yet because there are so many replays to go through. I just didn't have the time today, so I'm discovering with you. I have no idea on the level of this player. I know Camba Perro a bit, so and they are RTK, so I'm gonna assume they are somewhat decent in a tournament level. Jesus. And for AggonyTwitchy, I know the Agony Duck, so I'm gonna assume they are also a somewhat experienced tournament player, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. So, for who are you? Who's who? Now I'm confused. For the Unclean, damn, I don't know. That's Camba Perro, I think. Cheese and Raptor. So, yeah, for Camba Perro, you have a front line of Skaven Slave Slingers, good against, well, in that case against Razordor, but usually you use them against spawn rushes. They will trade very cost effectively in that situation. Front line of Glominous Spears and Skaven Slaves, some Poison Wind Globadiers, short range, extreme damage on the enemy, especially large targets. So again, Razordors or even Butchers need to be very careful about that. If they don't get instantly crushed by flying Minotaurs running over the Skaven Slaves. You have the Console Guard Storm Vermin. These, I mean, when the box is destroyed and everything else is done, you just put your Plague Priest and Throat and one last unit of Rat Ogres on your Console Guard and hope that you can outlast the enemy with the Assassin's debuffs. 2 units of Rat Ogres for some mass, some more Skaven Slave and Clan Red Spear in the back, and 1 Doomwheel. So yeah, I mean, it's an army that is pretty decent. You have a bit of everything, and I think that's an army that... Thank you for the sub, Donger. I think that's an army that is meant for a spawn rush, but it can fight pretty much anything. And here on the other side, we have frontline of Gore Herds, trade cost effectively into Skaven infantry, and they kill them fast, which is also really important. They don't have the best staying power, so they need support. If they get start to get charged by a Doomwheel or Rat Ogres, they will flee really fast, but they will kill Skaven Slave in a matter of seconds and allow you to push to the second line of the enemy Onion. 3 units of Hunger Raiders, good against enemy ECM LP Abomination, good also against Rat Ogres, and basically against enemy large. That's mostly why you bring them, even though they could also outrange the Poison Wind Globadiers. 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Razordor Herds, big charge impact. Their issue is after the charge, they tend to rampage, and they only have 24 melee attack. So after that, except against Skaven Slave that have no melee defense, they will struggle to do damage, but on the charge they are a force to be reckoned with. You have the Butchers of Kalkengard, the War Minos that regenerate. I mean, and because of course Terror, so they can kill Rat Ogres, and they can kill pretty much everything on in that matchup, except maybe a Hell Pit, but again, no Hell Pit there. Garbull, another unit of Minotaurs with great weapons, interesting. I usually go for shields just because 35 armor is so low. And as a leadership core, you have Malagor with Malagor, not a bad choices. You can summon a Cygor in the enemy rank, and you also have Valtide and Devolve. So Devolve for the hits to the enemy, the hits to the enemy morale. Yeah, -8 morale. So that against units that have very low morale, our leadership, like the Skavens. It will work, and it can create mass routes. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hello. Hello. I put the voice. And Valtide, good explosions, and Cygor summon another terror unit and a good SCM in melee. So yeah, Gore Herds, see no shields, 15 armor. Skaven Slave Slingers, having fun. Also, I didn't speak about Plague Priest with the summons. There you go, gonna do a first summon to slow down the enemy units, and yeah, the 2 summons and the breath attack that is bound to the bell, an assassin with trophy head, and Revel had talisman, and finally Throat with all his buff and summons. There you go. So the battle is gonna be on the way, and basically Skavens want to outlast that big rush of of Beastmen. Beastmen, nothing they have has really a lot of sustainability, except maybe the Butchers and the Garble. All of the rest is really squishy, but do a lot of damage. So they need to do a lot of damage at the beginning. Oh, 1 minute of Harpy also. While the Skavens, their idea is to survive the as long as they can, and if they survive past at say 6-7 minutes, they probably will have 6 minutes. They'll have the game in their pocket because most of the rest will be out of steam. Frontline, yeah. See, like the Gorherds, I pushed through a first line. Now they are fighting Poison with Gobeliers. He would still have 100 armor, so they can survive. If you don't like get a good line fighting all of them at the same time, they will survive. Here the Gorherds killing more Skaven slave, but now Throat terrorizing the Razorgore. Here the Razorgore herds are running too, and yes, 34 kills, but most of them were on Skaven slaves, so that doesn't necessarily mean much. Revel had Chalisman and on all the Minotaurs with Great Weapon and Garble, so 0 attack, 5 attacks on these ones, 0 on the Garble. That's a very dangerous position. I don't know where the Butchers are. Oh, the Butchers are gonna fight the Console Guard if they are not micro right now, and yeah, they don't want that. Yeah, look at the damage that these Minotaurs with Great Weapon have been taking, and they can't really dish it back. Even with their bonus versus large, like, it doesn't counteract the Rival Hat Talisman. Nice summon here by Throat around the Garble. The Garble was saved. Oh no, he jumped back and over. He almost was saved by Throat that pushed him outside of the Ratogre box, but no, he managed to go back in there. He really wanted to die, and this is over for him. Here the Minotaurs with Great Weapon. Now, I mean, 1 against 2, sure, but they have way better stats than Ratogres. Like, they could have had the chance until Throat arrived. Yeah, Cygor summon here, but not really a lot around it, you know. Yes, there are Colonial Spear, but not a lot of high-value units really to go after. However, the box has been broken at least, and the Console Guards are very far away, so that's good points for the Beastman. That might not be enough. Hey there, Dondos! Been a while! Where's Malagor? Is Malagor dead? No, Malagor is there. Malagor is having fun. Good on him. He probably has a second summon in his back pocket. Yeah, the Butchers are gonna be able to clean shop here, and you know what? It's not over for the for the Beastmen. They still have a chance. Are those summons? Yeah, those are summons. But now Throat is gonna... I'd probably try to kill the archers. Here the archers and maybe the Razorgores, once they are back from their route, yeah, they're probably gonna go back on the Doomwheel. I mean, you had some very important units for the Skaven that were outside of the battle, giving some time for the Beastmen to do damage. Now they're gonna be back, and I'm not sure the damage was enough, while the Console Guard and Doomwheel were off on little journeys. Thank you, someone, for the follow. I can't see your name right now. But yeah, there is a blob of Beastmen that's left. They are gonna try to go after Throat and the Assassin. At least there is no Rival Hat Talisman, so if they can keep this around, the Butchers, at the end of the day, the Throat is still kind of squishy with only 45 armor, but yeah, with the Harpies fleeing, Throat is gonna be able to escape if he wants to. There is a summon of Clan Rats too, and yeah, now it's the Butchers that look kinda isolated. Malagor gonna try his best. I mean, he has 55 melee attack, that's enough against Throat to at least trade okay. But everywhere you look, the Butchers, I said at the beginning, they were like what was holding, like that was had some sustainability. Besides that, some Razor Girls are coming back, doing okay damage on the charge. But now, I mean, they have 24 melee attack against the 26 melee defense of the Black Priest, so it's not gonna be the best. And the problem is, once the Console Guard is finally reunited with the Heroic Corps, with their Guardian ability and everything, the Butchers will have to flee and disengage. They can't stay on top of the Console Guard. So they need to like use something else to go after the Console Guard, but the Butchers need to disengage. Well, they will disengage by fleeing, so that's cool. Oh no, you forgot to And yeah, nice victory for Camba Perro. Nice victory for Camba Perro. You won 11 battles in a row? Nice. Oh no, I'm sorry. And also you're unlucky, because if you had told me that yesterday, we actually had people that dropped, and so we might have been able to put you in a group to replace someone, but I think it's too late. Okay, let's see if AggonyTwitchy is gonna be able to turn the tide of the third battle, this time with their chaos against Greenskins. Camba Perro's army, I like them. I have apologized, it's going very well. What about you? Don't spoil, okay? I apologize. If we get to your games, don't spoil. Up. Okay, so wait. You're way too eager, guys, okay? You'll start the battle when I'm ready. So, for Camba Perro, you have big skirmish corps of Goblin Wolf Riders and Forest Goblin Spider Riders to do counter skirmish against the enemy Marauder Horseman, and also like Feral Manticores are a good target for them. They cause poison. They outrange the enemy Marauder Horseman by 20, so it's kinda easy for them to micro. And even if Forest Goblin Spider Riders are quote-unquote slower than Marauder Horseman, with their poison they actually get to higher speeds. So the idea is gonna be to screen as much as possible with the shields of the Chaos Marauders. So you have a big skirmish corps of 5 units, then you have a little Night Goblin Shaman with Vindictive Glare, Giant River Troll Hag with Spirit Leech and Meather, Grom with just the Lucky Banner and the ITP. Yes, that's the ITP. A few units of goblins to take a charge in the face and to be shields, and followed by 3 units of Black Orcs and 2 units of regular trolls, not stone trolls for one, just regular trolls. They hit almost as hard, however they don't have the same armor or magic and shield resist, but they are a lot cheaper, and it's already very heavy duty with 3 units of Black Orcs and 2 trolls. You can beat up pretty much any infantry, even Chosen would suffer against that. And finally in the back you have the Epic Clunies, of course, staple in every matchup, Unbreakable, Poison and Fanatics, that stalk, what can you ask for more, and they are also still relatively cheap. And the Hammer of Gork gonna start doing some damage to the enemy infantry. Hammer of Gork is relatively accurate too, so yeah, compared to the Rock Lobbers, it's a lot better just thanks to the accuracy that it gives you. Now for AggonyTwitchy you have a front line of Chaos Warriors and Chaos Marauders. Yeah, I think you have 3 Chaos Marauders in the front, followed by 3 Chaos Warriors, followed by with the Mirror Guard, so the RWAR version with the immunity psychology and just like incredible stats. 2 Manticores, one being just a regular Chaos Feral Manticore, and the other, there is actually a Fire Sorcerer on top of it with Fireball, Flaming Sword of Ruin. Flaming Sword of Ruin, excellent if you put it against the unit that are fighting the troll, because it infuses fire damage, and Burning Head. And finally, Kolek. Am I forgetting anyone? Is there some hounds hidden somewhere? No, there isn't. Okay, yeah. So just Papa collect with oh yes, Star Crusher. Damn. Okay, so that's an expensive collect too. He's gonna have to try to pay for himself. Well, I mean, he can beat up the hag easily. He can beat up the trolls easily. After that, yeah, he's gonna try and catch Grom, which, I mean, Grom is always a tough cookie to crack, but I believe in him. Hey, Karadak. Hello. So, now I can start the battle. So some skirmishing, the chaos skirmishing cav has been waiting a bit, which makes sense. I don't want to engage too early. If they can be protected by the enemy cav retreating, so when you retreat you can't choose your target, so they are shooting in the enemy shields. And now trying to go at 4 against 2, which at 4 against 2 they will definitely win that. Oh, nice little Vindictive. No, it's a Spirit Lich. No Vindictive Glare. I was wondering why Vindictive Glare did so little damage, but no, it was just a Spirit Lich. Vindictive Glare might come later. So yeah, some like skirmishing. You don't really care. Like, these units are really cheap, even if they use their ammunition not always in the best way possible. It's, at the end of the day, they won't even do that much damage. So it's more about the volume of fire. It's almost all targets are okay for units that only cost 300 or 450. There are okay targets and better targets. Another meter this time, and is it gonna be followed by anything? Was it on the ground and I missed it? Maybe it was on the ground, because there is literally no follow-up on the meter. By the time the skirmish cap arrived, yeah, meter is out. So attempt at the goon on the hag didn't really quite succeed, and now the skirmish cav is shooting at the chaos sorcerer. Only 65 speed on that bad boy right now. And what is that unholy blob around Grom? Oh no! Oh, that's enough body to keep Grom into position, and with Star Crusher, I mean, if Grom dies, I'm not saying it gives the victory necessarily to Chaos, but that's gonna help a lot. Definitely. And now the hag was a bit unprotected, and the Manticore could do a lot of damage to her again. No! Okay, so like, you have Grom surrounded like that, I think kill him, because for like low leadership faction, having him dead would help. Also, you're never sure, you could like not be able to chase him down, and like that's why I think finishing him, if you can, is a good option. But I understand also protecting your front line against the charge of the troll. Now getting after the hag, really nice engagement there, and the hag is gonna be down. So only Vindictive Glare from now on, and yes, she's dead. Damn, good job Manticore on collect. So yeah, for Camba Perro, no more leader at all. Like, there is like the little goblin shaman. I mean, he doesn't really count as a leader. Don't think the Black Orcs take too much order from such a scrawny little guy. But yeah, that's gonna hurt. And now the Manticore found him, even though he had stuck at the beginning, and I mean, they're gonna finish him. The Black Orcs are doing work, however, I mean, they will beat, even the Mirror Guard can't stand up to Black Orcs. They will hold longer than most infantry, but Black Orcs will cut through them. You need to reroute these guys there. And beside that, nice skirmishing core. So the rest of the battle is honestly not going too bad. Some little damage to the Sorceress of Fire, but here goes Grom. No more Grom here. That's gonna be another leadership debuff to the trolls, for example, that already have a lot of morale. Like, when you lose your lord, you have a leadership debuff. So yeah, that makes the job of Chaos a lot easier. Also, not having Grom just cycle charging your infantry for the whole game must be feeling so good. It's not often that you can kill a Grom that early. But what's interesting is Chaos, they kill Grom, but a lot of the battle is not going necessarily that well for them. Will it be enough to kill the enemy leadership? Because now there are a lot of skirmish cav coming back, The Black Orcs are just cutting through everything that is thrown at them. Collect will do fine against the Black Orcs, but yeah, here, like the 8 Piclunids were engaged against Chaos Marauder and Marauder Horseman, they will clean these ones too. And now, the Chaos Sorcerer of Fire might be in a dangerous position. No! Okay. Okay, well, they could have killed them. I think they could have surrounded him and kept him on the ground, but now another Vindictive Glare. And... BAM! Okay, nice. I should be able to survive that one, but too much other shot and that's over for him. Yeah, and if you look, I mean, you have Collect, basically. You have Collect on the Manticore. That could be enough. However, let's remember that Black Orcs have immune to psychology. AP Cloonies are immune, are just like plain unbreakable. So the Terror of Collect won't be that useful. Against the Trolls for sure, but I think the Trolls are almost a non-factor at that point. I don't believe they'll be able to do too much. These ones are gonna be chased out. Another Burning Head. Could be not too bad. Yeah, I mean, some nice damage there, but yeah, the Chaos Sorcerer is like trying to survive, desperately trying to dodge. On the other side, we have Collect against the 2 units of Black Orcs, and soon the Epic Lunids that are gonna poison him too, so that's gonna be one thing more. All he's doing is Lord of the Mountain ability, the little, yeah. And that's did some, yeah. Good damage on these Black Orcs. I mean, Black Orcs, they are immune to psychology, and they have decent morale being such an elite unit, but they are not, I mean, they are not dwarf level of morale, elite dwarf level of morale, should I say, so they can still break in the right circumstances. For example, if their lord died after 2 minutes of battle. So, yeah. Nice loonies there. I mean, I might have done a lot of damage to the Black Orcs at the end of the day, but good attempt. And here another Vindictive Lair in the Chaos Sorcerer, and I think the Chaos Sorcerer is dealt with. Now this Manticore is rampaging, and there is okay, there is a Chaos is reorganizing some of its forces, and given the fact that they had no support, the Black Horse took a lot of damage from Collect, and now there is some more infantry, so that could be a problem. Okay. Vindictive Lair. Oh, nice Vindictive Lair to Collect, and that brought back the balance of power in the favor of the Greenskin, because it was slightly in favor of Chaos. Now the Feral Manticore is broken, and I think, yeah, Chaos. I mean, they didn't finish that Night Goblet Shaman at some point. The Manticore went after the Hammer of Gork instead, and I think that was a mistake. The Vindictive Glares on the Heroic unit by the Little Shaman and in the Manticore have done so much damage. So, I don't know, maybe finishing him, making sure there is no Heroic unit at all for the Greenskin could have been good, because now Collect is low, and I mean he has some splash attack, but it isn't clear crowds of unbreakable goblins and Black Horse. It's gonna take him time, and they are dishing back damage against Collect. I mean, they have 36 melee attack. Wait, that's all? Damn, I thought they had more than that. But they hit like trucks, so when they hit, even with 95 armor, Collect takes a lot of damage, and he's broken, and it's gonna be the end. It's gonna be the end. It's not often that such beautiful gunning is ending in just a defeat like that. Great on the part of Camba to keep his head cool and continue fighting, because losing Grom, especially Grom, that you kind of imagine being, you know, unbreakable, I mean, and indestructible. I just send him, I don't think about him too much, I don't need to babysit him that much. Losing him and the Hag so early, and then having a Manticore like threatening very much his last magic user, I think, yeah, might have been really scared. But he kept his head cool, and he brought it back at the end.